Back again with another report. This time, Michael Langston for a linebacker. He's Michael Langston, the senior recruiting analyst for Warchant.com. My name is Tom Lang. It's a busy day on signing day. And Florida State, for the longest time, Michael, couldn't land a blue chip linebacker at the level like Blake Nichelson plays. Talk to us about what this particular prospect means for Florida State in the 2023 class.
Yeah, it's massive for them because early on, everyone thought he was locked to Oregon. It was looking like, hey, it's going to take a lot to get him switched over, and then they finally started getting him over for a visit, and he's like, okay, I'm starting to feel it, and then they got him over for another visit, and then you felt like FSU then took the lead. Certainly a big time linebacker, very good in space, very good getting off blocks, as we saw in a lot of clips. Throughout the year that we've shown with Blake. I mean, the guy is very good downhill runner. He tracks plays down really quick, very good speed. And I think the biggest question is going to be, how much are they going to pull him from the offensive side of the ball? Because he's such a weapon on offense, kind of DJ Lundy like, but he's probably even a little bit more athletic than DJ was. And I could even keep track of how many touchdowns. I mean, it was almost like 20 something or something. I mean, he was just such a weapon for Manteca High School over there. And I think the main thing with him is just what he does after is over in contact. And I think that kind of feeds into kind of the way he plays on defense. So I think him doing things on defense kind of makes him know what somebody's thinking, when he's going against them on offense. So he's just a tremendous linebacker. He's one of the best certainly in the West Coast or even around the country. When you think about how he gets around blocks, he gets off blocks, plays vicious, plays with a lot of fire. And I even asked Blake, like, man, you look different when you play out there. It's like there's a lot of mean, junkyard dog mentality. And he's like, he's like, I just tune out when I go into the games, like, because he just comes another person when he plays. But yeah, he just this guy's going to add a lot of physicality, certainly a lot of speed, and certainly a guy you feel that is going to get on there and get some reps. Some point this season, going in the next season. So certainly one of the biggest pickups, without question, that FSU's gotten at the linebacker position, in a little while.
So when Florida State secured this commitment, Michael, you mentioned that Oregon was there and was thought to be a player for him for a long time. This was a Mike Norvell and who combined effort? Was it Randy Shannon? Was it Adam Fuller? All of the above?
I think it was Randy Shannon. Certainly Adam Fuller is always involved when it comes to defensive coordinator. Mike Norvell, without question. But the guy that really kind of set the tone with this is Derek Ray, the GM at FSU. He had ties to the Oregon area. He previously worked at Oregon State, and he's from Manteca, so he knew the family personally. So there's a lot of good ties there with a lot of different things, a lot of comfort level, and I think that kind of led to kind of how you saw things matriculate with the visits. So I think those are some of the main guys that were involved with Blake from the start, and not only are they getting a great player, and he's a really great player, as you can see the way he closes on everything as far as sideline to sidelines. Great dude. I mean, great player. It was such a joy talking to him all through this year, and certainly I think FSU is going to get not just a great player, but also a great locker room guy that's really fits their culture, what they're looking for.
You alluded to it a little bit, Michael, and Coach Norvell has said this, that he really loves the fullback position, and he loves to go grab linebackers to go play that position.
Mm-hmm.
Was that a part of the pitch that he could play both sides of the ball, or is that just something that might develop later on down the line after he gets the linebacker position at the Power 5 level under his belt?
Oh no, Blake said that was part of their pitch when they went in there, and then it was funny because Blake watched the LSU game, and of course DJ Lundy scored a big touchdown in the LSU game, and so he saw consistently how they were using Lundy, and it was like, yeah, I like that. That was an added a bonus of something, what he liked about FSU, and it really caught his attention, and just a lot of little things that added up, and then certainly when there was multiple visits to FSU, you really started to sense like, hey, they're going to get this kid.
It's an on-3 consensus 4-star linebacker for Florida State. He's an athlete on top of just being a linebacker. Big news for FSU here. Make sure to like this video, subscribe to Warchant TV. It's absolutely free, and stay tuned to us all day long for the best of the early signing day coverage here on Warchant TV.